About mentoring, and I think one of the things that we have lost also in certain segments of our community is the grandfather.
Exactly.
You don't see the granddad anymore being a part of what is a part of keeping men on a straight track. Now, TJ, with the forum and the town hall summit meeting, the teen town hall, you're going to not just stop with one, but you're going to make this an ongoing program in different communities.
Right. We're setting up in regions, and we're tackling the Maysville area, Tomerville, and the Pritchard area, Central Narrow, Satsuma, the West Mobile area, and we're actually making a dialogue with the community and saying, okay, each community have a different issues, and we're trying to learn each issue in each community and actually come back and try to have a community action team, and also not stop with the community. We're going to actually have a school action team and actually work together and try to implement new programs. And one program that I want to implement is a parenting class inside of the teen hall meetings. And now we're going to the breakout sessions. We heard the powwow from the first two. Now the third one, May 22nd, we're actually going to have the breakout sessions, and we actually give the kids the opportunity to learn different things in the community, and also have a parenting class for the adults and females.
I was glad to hear you mentioned not just urban areas, you also mentioned a rural area like Citronelle. And a lot of people don't realize there are issues and violence taking place in places like Citronelle. In fact, in a baseball game recently, my son was scheduled to play Citronelle, but due to Citronelle getting into a fight with another school, they suspended half the team, so they couldn't play. And that was due to some other issues that they felt were things needing direction and control, and how to talk and handle conflict resolution.
Right.
Is that a part of what we're seeing coming out of these teen town halls also?
Right. I mean, a lot of kids, they want to do good. It's just the things that they don't. It's a process that we have to give them to actually how to solve the conflict and resolution. And the things is, the teachers are doing the things at the school that they need to be done, and we're having them not parallel with the homes in school. And once we get on a parallel with those two things, we actually will have a better school system, better homes. But actually with these meetings, we're actually trying to help build the gap and actually be the voice for the kids.
We've got a lot of work to do, right. But you all have laid out some good points. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk more to these three gentlemen who are a part of a process to bring about some positive change to address teen violence. More in just a moment. Despite the numbers, despite all the bad statistics, we still have young men, just like this young man here, who are stepping to the plate in a critical time. He's receiving an award for being a hero. He stepped into a very tragic situation where a woman was being attacked, and he risked his life. You saw there earlier his sort of badge of courage, where he was stabbed by the perpetrator as he was stepping forth to help a woman in a very bad domestic situation. So we still have numbers. The statistics show, though, that the majority of our kids are good, but they are being influenced as well as having to deal with the others who are making some just devastating and terrible choices. We were talking about how the talking that takes place in the summit is just a launching board for the programs that are needed. We were talking about how today so many of the households
just around that issue, but also reach out to everyone that is in need. And I feel that the programs that we have in today's society are outdated, and basically just need to actually go back to the drawing board and revamp those programs that we have for teens, and also for the parenting classes. Those need to be just, with mentors, we actually need to know, just because you're an adult, you just not become a mentor. Is actually, you have to find that inside yourself, actually be a mentor. Actually go through the proper training and try to be parallel with the mentoring program, also with the kid, get on the kid level to know what his needs or her needs are.
and be properly screened today because of so many other things that are taking place. Now, Rodney, DJ, you were about to talk earlier about a program where you're going to put your media experience into a situation to hopefully be a way to mentor as well as train.
I have over 20 years experience in radio, and now I used to wonder why God put me in all these different places in the radio station continuity director, where I had to write. I get copy points from the salespeople, and I have to write it in a way for the country station, for the rock station, for the urban R&B. So I learned that. I learned I'm the production director. I've been on the air. I've done every job except general manager of a radio station, which is my goal.
You know, screen today because of so many other things that are taking place. Now, Rodney, DJ, you were about to talk earlier about a program where you're going to put your media experience into a situation to hopefully be a way to mentor as well as train.
I have over 20 years experience in radio, and now I used to wonder why God put me in all these different places in the radio station continuity director, where I had to write. I get copy points from the salespeople, and I have to write it in a way for the country station, for the rock station, for the urban R&B. So I learned that. I learned I'm the production director. I've been on the air. I've done every job except general manager of a radio station, which is my goal. You know, so to own my radio station. So the knowledge that we have and getting it to these young men. We love, especially young, I noticed young African-American men, we love music. And we love the arts. We love the beat of the drums. So when they hear themselves or they see themselves, they're amazed. So that in itself, Broadcast University, it's a 6-week comprehensive program in the summer, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 10 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon. And hopefully we'll have Williamson, working Williamson for this thing. I'm going to teach them how to write, how to produce, and how to actually put a commercial together on using different software, Edit Pro, Sonic Force, many of the stuff that you guys use in the production room here. And when they get finished, at the end of this 6-week program, they'll be able to go into any radio station and to cut any commercial or to deal with any software, any production hardware that they need in order to make it happen. The underlining is to teach them responsibility, teamwork, and to build their self-esteem. And that's the number one goal, I think, for us as far as this BU is to bring yourself.
The parents need to make sure that we continue to be role models inside the home for our children. Make sure that they're completing their homework, making sure that we have a career plan for the future, because it's needed. It's really needed. If we don't have anything in line for our children in the future, it's no direction. Without direction, things just, they are what they are, and kids can go to a violent, type of situation, or they can go to a positive type situation. But if I'm a kid and my mother is instilling in me that I need my education so that I can become something positive in my life, then that's the direction I'm going to go in. So.